evening. I'm Alice Gaynor.
And I'm Dick Brennan. Christine and Jessica are off. We're learning more about the 3 people killed in a crash in Queens.
It happened this morning at 19th Avenue and 42nd Street in Astoria. We're now hearing from a man who narrowly escaped tragedy and the brother of a victim. Devlin joins us live from the scene with how the neighborhood is reacting. Alan?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dick and Alec. This entire block here in Astoria is basically warehouses, industrial plants where they fix cars. Everybody in this community is coming together following this morning's crash. I want to step out of the way here and show you behind me. Right now, all that's left is one of the vehicles that was involved, the Volvo there, but you can still see on the right side of the road the remnants of the food truck and some pieces of the Corolla that was involved in this crash as well. Right now, a tow truck pulls up to get that Volvo out of here. The latest saga in what's been an emotional day.
Tears flowing in Astoria Tuesday steps from a gruesome crash that claimed the lives of 3.
He was all the time happy. He made you happy. He will make happy any person.
Abelardo Venancio speaks on his older brother Joaquin, who was standing, ordering from this food truck across the street from the tire shop where he worked when his life came to an end.
Hard, it's hard. Nobody deserves this type of end, you know.
Surveillance video shows the moment around 8:30 Tuesday morning when a Toyota Corolla speeds down 42nd Street and slams into Joaquin and one of his customers from the tire shop. We paused the video before impact, but the remnants of the crash hours later speak to its violent nature.
I still have my life, and I'm just grateful that something moved me out of the way.
Giancarlo is the owner of the food truck and says it was the warnings ahead of the crash that made him instinctively step away, likely saving his life.
I heard the scream, I felt it in my back, and I just stepped back one step. And I literally, he must have grazed my leg. That's how much I missed it by.
Police say in all, 2 male pedestrians were killed. Joaquin and one of his customers, the 84-year-old driver of the Toyota Corolla, also died in the crash.
I heard the really loud crash, and then I heard just somebody screaming.
Jerry Figueroa had just gotten to work when he ran towards the crash to help seconds after it happened.
I didn't know what to think. It was my first time seeing a dead person right in front of me. There was nothing to think. It was just a bunch of emotion.
We're not good. We are not good.
The victim's brother says Joaquin was a 42-year-old father of 2 and a passionate manager gone too soon. The cause of the crash has not yet been determined, and the identity of the other 2 victims remains unknown.
Maybe this time was my brother. This time could be anybody.
And like I said here, the Volvo is the final remaining piece of this crash out here. And I do believe, I'm looking down the street here, a tow truck is pulling up to remove the Volvo and eventually what will be opening up 42nd Street. But even as the street opens up, this family's still looking for closure, dealing with exactly what caused this crash, what sent that Corolla speeding down the road here. Police are still investigating. Once we have an update on the investigation, we'll be sure to let you know. Right now, we are live in Astoria, Queens. Devlin, CBS News, New York.
Oh, so tragic. Alan, thank you.